we have our, first right here you have your fat quarter. It probably has an ugly side and a pretty side. The pretty side will have my pattern really obvious, and the ugly side, it will be more faded. If you don't have a pretty side or ugly side, you need to find one. Okay, you need to decide which is which and keep it. I also have a seam gauge here. These are in drawer number 2 in the back. We use this for measuring, okay? So the instructions, number 1 says, with a 22-inch side at the top, fold over the 18-inch side and 1/2 inch and iron. Do the same on the opposite side. So this is my fat quarter. Now, this is a rectangle. So which side do you think is the 22 and which side is the 18? Michaela?
The longer side.
The longer side is going to be the 22, right? So with my 22 inches at the top, yours might be 21, it's fine, all right? I am going to fold over the 18-inch side, which is these sides right here. I'm going to fold those over a 1/2 inch. So my seam gauge, remember we learned about rulers? 1/2 inch is going to be where?
In between the 1.
In between the 1 and the 0. So I'm going to go right there. I'm actually going to flip this so it's easier to work with, but I know because of the way I had it that it is the 18-inch side. So I'm going to take my edge and I'm going to fold it over. And Caitlin, if you want to come scoot up so you can see better. Okay, when I go like this, I can see that it is 1/2 inch. So I'm going to take my iron that's hot, get my seam gauge out of the way, and I'm going to iron it down at a 1/2 inch. Okay, right there. It's not going to stay perfect. It's okay. The more you iron it, the more it will stay. So then I'm going to come down to the next side, farther down, and go and iron that. Can you see how it's staying down better now? Doing it 1/2 inch all the way down. Now, am I measuring it all the way down?
Yes.
Yep, making sure that it's all even, because that will make my bag look nice. All right, so when I'm done with that, I'm going to come do it on the other side at 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to go take it to my machine and I'm going to sew it straight down the middle. Okay, use your seam allowances for a guide. Remember to back stitch at the beginning and at the end. And I'll show you the next step after. And that's it.